is iconic. Who wouldn't want to go to a live concert of such an epic, surging musical score? Here's what was promised this past week for a show in the capital.
From the ominous sounds of Mordor and the shrill attack of the Black Riders to the beautiful lyrical melodies of the elves.
But that's not the concert the punters got.
We experienced mainly the feeling of being thrown in the Mordor lava, to be honest.
The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, the concert at Wellington's Opera House on Monday, was underwhelming for many.
I'm a super big fan of The Lord of the Rings, and I was literally looking forward to this for more than a year. So not only I felt robbed, but I also felt a bit distressed, to be honest. The choir was actually, I think there was only 4 people singing, most of the time out of tune. First time in my life that I'm leaving before the end.
But wait, there's more. Concertgoers who went to the music of Hans Zimmer and others the night before from the same promoter, Star Entertainment, are also crying foul over the experience.
By the intermission, like, so many people had left. So cringy. Yeah, I felt really uncomfortable and I was like hiding under my jacket during The Lion King.
Tickets for these shows were between $130 and $150.
They advertised themselves as the Hollywood Symphony Orchestra, which is like a large-scale American orchestra from LA. It sounded like a middle school band trying to play like big league stuff. It was like, well, pure and utter torture. Yeah.
And many want their money back.
I asked a refund for both shows to Ticketmaster, who said they will contact the company, Star Entertainment.
But can you expect a refund if a show is just bad?
You can't go to a concert and say, well, I didn't really like how that sounded or that wasn't for my taste. However, if there are things like subpar sound, huge delays, a discrepancy between what was advertised and what was actually provided, then you do have grounds to ask for a refund. The responsibility lies with the ticket seller.
The problem is not just here in New Zealand. The real Lord of the Rings composer Howard Shore has called these concerts unauthorised bootleg arrangements, and legal action has been taken in the UK to stop them. So how can we protect ourselves?
You shall not pass!
What we would really recommend for anyone considering going to a concert is to actually do some research online. Has this concert, is it travelling internationally? Are there reviews, experiences from other sellers? Because often there is a disconnect between what is promised to a concert goer and what is actually delivered.
They basically took our money without zero shame. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go to the dispute tribunal, and I will honestly recommend everybody who got scammed to do the same.
Look, both Ticketmaster and Star Entertainment, we approached them and have not yet responded to our requests for comments on this.
I worry about the performers, and I worry that, you know, a small choir, like 4 people getting up on stage and potentially freaking out and panicking.
Yeah.
They haven't had enough rehearsal time. Maybe they're getting paid down the track. I speculate, but...
Yeah, no, I think you're probably right. I think Bruce Hopkins, who was involved in one of these shows, said that it was terribly organised. He's made posts on social media saying it was terribly organised. And you do worry for the poor people that did show up to this semblance of a concert, and also just bummed out for all the people who paid so much money for those tickets. Like, it's really embarrassing having the wool pulled over your eyes. I remember one time in the 90s when my mum bought this this really cool tape from the bargain bin at the warehouse, and it was called "I Can't Believe It's Not Whitney Houston," and it wasn't Whitney Houston.
I love it.